about, so I have my iPad here only because I need to remember who and what I'm talking about. Okay, so I did say that my next video would be about my collaborations, my music collaborations. Now, I collaborated with a handful of people, and all of the experiences were enjoyable. Some more personal and intimate than others, but they were all amazing. And this video might be a little bit longer only because I'm listing like names and like experiences and like little stories and things of that sort. So we'll start with now these are okay, let me start over. These are collaborations after my like success. I've always been like in the music game, but I reached a certain pinnacle of like popularity after a certain point. So I'm talking about that point after. The point before, that'll be another video. I have a whole new judge for you guys on that one. It's gonna be great. We're talking about basically from 2011 until now. We'll do that. And then from 2011 and before, that's a whole other video. Which I think you guys will really like. So from 2011 until now, which is 2020, we'll start with the first and foremost, right? That would be the Layabouts and Real People. So from those of you who don't know who the Layabouts are this super duper dope duo based in London. I mean, they're fucking dope. Excuse my language. They're super dope. I enjoyed working with them so much because what I liked about the guys, they were very personable. They were very kind-hearted, kind-natured, and they're super creative. So for me, that's the perfect combination. When you're kind, you're creative, and you're just dope, what is there not to love? So when I met these guys back in 2011-ish, they sent me over some dope tracks. And in those tracks, we had Tell Me Now, Do Better, Colors of Love, and a few others. So they sent me the tracks. I wrote to them. They loved it. And I sent it back, and then their team, which their manager at the time, probably still their manager now, I think, is Real People Music. So Real People basically made all this happen anyway. So they loved the track, and then long story short, I flew out to the UK to record all that, right? Flew out to the UK, met the guys, met the independent label owner. His name is Ollie, super, super cool dude. Met him, met the Layabouts, and it was like a match made in heaven. Like it was just meant to happen. So I loved that collaboration. Sorry, not to give a whole story, because this is not like really a story time. This is actually like my collaborations, but I'm going into a story time. I think I might have to do these separate. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to do these individually? I think I am, because I don't want this to go longer than like 10 minutes, and it's already like almost 5 minutes. So yeah, we'll do separate ones. So the Layabouts, yeah, definitely fun, definitely personable. We're recorded in the studio together, which I feel is really important for an artist to record in the studio with the producers, because there's a different type of magic that is made. Like for some of my other songs that I'll talk about, it was a bit of a separation because it could be due to like being out of the country, and just not being able to connect in that way. So it does make it better when you're in the studio with the producers, because you get just a different type of magic, a completely different type of magic. So yeah, I loved recording with the Layabouts. and in Real People Music, obviously. And so the next, I guess I'll do two at a time. So that's the Layabouts, my collaborations with them, amazing. And I would love to collaborate with them again, like in the future, because it just seems to like, it works. And if it's not broke, then don't fix it. Like we just really clicked. But life happens and things change and, you know, life happens, shit. So who knows what will happen, but it would be great to like collaborate with them again, because I think we made a great union, so to speak. And then with Real People Music, so I collaborated mainly with Real People Music and their sound system in 2014. It was right when I came back from Southeast Asia. So I recorded with them in like 2014-ish. And that's when I recorded the Portia Monique album with Real People, which the instrumentation, can I be 100% clear about this? I feel like I wish I could have a redo of that album. I feel like I killed that album at that time in my life, at little young Portia. But if I were to have that same album feel now, I have no words. There are no words. It would be, I would murder those songs with the band. Like basically what I did here in Seattle. I don't know if I murdered it. I haven't even seen most of my footage. I think I did an all right job. But what I did out here in Seattle a couple of weeks ago with a live band, that was amazing, because they did do some of the songs off of the Portia Monique album. So it was a really good experience, because I was only able to perform with Real People one time, and we performed in like 2015. So yeah, we performed in 2015 at the Southport Weekender, and then that was it. A lot of shit happened around that time too, unfortunately. But yeah, a lot of stuff was going on. I think I was getting ready to relocate to South Africa. Like there was just so much going on. Yeah, that was an interesting time. It was a good time, but it was an interesting time. That's also around the time where I got in contact with Black Coffee, and we ended up working together, which is super dope. That's another story. Not another story, but that's another video, because I'm already 8 minutes in. So that's another video, which I totally adore Black Coffee's vibe, man. He's just super cool, super freaking professional, and just dope. Just dope. So anyways, enough about that. We did the Layabouts, we did Real People. My collaborations with them were amazing. I really wish that I could work with them again. I hope one day it'll be able to happen. That would be so awesome. You know, who knows what life has in store. But yeah. So I guess in the next video, I'll do 2 more, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, damn, 8 minutes and 34 seconds.